Hey everybody, today is Easter. Well, maybe not by the time you watch this video, but it is Easter today at Snake Discovery, and we are going to celebrate by feeding rabbits to our biggest snakes. Oh, not you, Easter Bunny. Not today. You're safe today. First up, we have Sushi, our reticulated python.
Alright.
Oh, is she gonna eat it?
That's the lamest strike ever.
And there she goes.
Grab it. There we go.
Success! Sushi, wrap it up! You can do it! Use those muscles! Okay, Sushi here is a mid-20s-ish year old reticulated python. She is a retired breeder, just enjoying retirement life in our zoo. We have had her for, what, 4 years now?
Something like that.
Yeah, we've had her since the zoo first opened, actually. We built this enclosure specifically for her.
Yep.
She looks pretty much like a wild-type reticulated python, which is...
A little bit more golds.
Yeah, she's technically a sunfire morph, so that gives her kind of the gold colors, the white or the black outlines here, and just a little bit more yellow in general. So she's really pretty. But as far as the public is concerned, she's just a normal wild-type color, so they can learn about retics. Reticulated pythons are actually the world's longest species of snake, growing up to 25 feet long. However, they typically only grow to about 15 to 18 feet, which is still huge. Don't get me wrong. Males are usually closer to the 15-foot mark as adults, and females get larger like most snakes and get closer to 18 feet as adults. Sushi here is, what would you say, about 16 feet?
Probably.
16, 17 feet long and about 100 to 120 pounds.
Depending on the meal that's inside of her.
That's true. Reticulated pythons are native to Southeast Asia, where they typically live in wetlands and rainforests, grasslands, normal forest, just a variety of different environments in Southeast Asia. They happen to be excellent swimmers, and that's actually how they have traveled to islands nearby and colonized them. However, because of the island effect with limited food and resources on islands, the reticulated pythons on islands typically are smaller in size. That's where the terminology dwarf and mainland have come from. The retics that are on the mainland, or Southeast Asia mainland, are considered mainlands, whereas the island locales are considered dwarf reticulated pythons. Their diet in the wild consists of rodents and birds. They can eat larger mammals too, even up to primates and even deer. Sushi gets fed an 8 to 10 pound rabbit once a month or so. She came to us very overweight, so we had to put her on a bit of a diet at first, but now that she's slimmed down a bit, we have resumed more of a normal feeding schedule for her. She's our most willing eater when it comes to our reticulated pythons in the zoo, so she usually gets the leftovers. Today we didn't have any leftovers, so she gets this special rabbit all to herself. Well, I think Sushi definitely enjoyed her Easter rabbit. And before moving on to our next snake, we have a shameless plug to the Noodle Fam shirt. We are actually going to be discontinuing this one for a little while, giving it a rest. So if you've always wanted this shirt, go to snakediscoverystore.com to get it now before they're gone. But we have, next up, Dwayne the rock python. Dwayne is part of the confiscation case that we helped our local police department to take care of, really rescue from a neglectful home. He is an amazing snake. He's in shed right now.
Yeah, so hopefully he eats.
Hopefully he eats. He has kind of a wonky eye, you'll notice, especially when you see him up close eating, hopefully. So here's his normal eye.
Yep.
Of course it's blue because he's in shed.
Yep.
But then the other side, look
it's a little eye.
it's so teeny tiny.
Yeah.
Like, must have been a birth defect. It doesn't look like it's an old wound or anything.
Yeah,
It looks
also
like...
doesn't bother him at all.
No, not at all. But we're pretty sure he's blind from out of that eye. But we're going to see if he wants to eat a rabbit as well. Here you go, Dwayne. Do you want it? Do you want this rabbit? Happy Easter. I think you do. Come on, buddy. There you go. You're kind of biting yourself. Oh, buddy, let go of yourself and just bite the rabbit. There you go. All right. No one said he was the brightest snake out there.
Exactly.
Oh, tasty rabbit. Okay, he's not biting it, but he's constricting it, so we're going to see what happens. The African rock python is Africa's largest species of snake, growing up to 20 feet long. However, they usually top out at about 10 to 13 feet long. So Dwayne here has some growing to do, but not a whole lot. I mean, especially since we think he's stunted because of his past. This species is native to sub-Saharan Africa, where they live in a wide variety of environments, including forests, savannas, rocky areas, and usually they're found by some sort of permanent water source. Their diet really consists of any animals they can catch of an appropriate size. So they eat large rodents, they'll eat monkeys, they eat warthogs, small antelopes. They really like big meals for their size, which is why we're giving him a pretty big meal today. Kind of replicates what he would have gotten in the wild. And they also will sometimes eat reptiles like monitor lizards and even crocodiles. African rock pythons, though, are pretty rare in the hobby, and they're really rarely bred in captivity. It's kind of because they're known for having a bad temperament. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, usually rock pythons, the ones that I've seen, have an attitude. However, Dwayne here is the nicest rock python I have ever seen, which is partially why we decided to keep him after that confiscation video. I mean, he's just a unique snake in general, between his probably stunted size to the wonky eye that he has. Don't know if that was a birth defect or an old wound. I would have to guess a birth defect, but we're keeping him nonetheless, and he is a forever Snake Discovery family member. I think he liked that rabbit.
Yeah, now he's off to find a place to hide for about 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
To digest that?
Jeez, look at that lump.
Yeah, but don't worry, it was a very fluffy rabbit.
Yeah.
A lot of fur on that one in particular, so it wasn't as big as it looked. However, rock pythons are able to handle larger meals than other similarly sized pythons.
And there
So
he goes.
that's why he was able to handle that rabbit just fine.
Your snake is helping you.
Yeah, she's gonna feed herself with the tongs.
Apparently. Here,
Yeah,
I'll
you
grab
wanna
these.
remove those?
Maybe.
It's not holding the rabbit yet, Shikica. I know,
Yeah.
you're one step ahead of me. This is Shikica, our Burmese python, and we have had her since she was a little baby. She's
Yeah.
gotten huge in our care, and she's a big sweetheart.
She is.
Burms aren't the brightest, so that makes them extra sweethearts.
Yeah.
So you are just a big honey, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yes, you are. I love
Until
her.
you smell like rabbits.
Oh, that's true. I'm actually surprised. Well, this hand smells like a rabbit.
That's true.
Not my face, so I
Yeah.
think we're okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, let's see. Shikica, she will be our last one to feed in today's video. Here
Are you
go.
hungry?
Do
Here's
you?
your tongies. You want some tasties?
Do you want a rabbit?
Oh my
yes.
gosh.
She says yes.
Yeah, make her wrap it at least.
Get it, get it, get it. Wrap it. Use your muscles. Don't just grab it with your mouth. Okay, she's not gonna wrap it.
Alright, well, that's what happens when snakes are in captivity their whole life.
They get lazy.
Yes, they do.
Well, she looks happy. The Burmese python is the third largest species of snake in the entire world. The reticulated is the first in terms of length, and the green anaconda is the second in terms of weight, and the Burmese python doesn't quite beat either of them in length or weight, but they are a close follow-up.
Same with brains.
Exactly, they're not the brightest snake either. You know, they might be further down the list though when it comes to brains.
Oh, I'm sure.
There's a lot of snakes that are smarter than Burmese pythons, but that makes them extra cute.
Yeah.
They can grow up to 23-ish feet long, though they typically top out at about 12 to 15 feet. Like with most snakes though, the females are larger than the males, but there's really no other way to tell the sexes apart. It's really just size. Their diet consists of rodents, birds, really any appropriately sized animal that they can find in the wild, and they are native to Southeast Asia, just like the reticulated pythons, and similarly, they are often found near a permanent source of water, so they can be found in grasslands, marshes, rainforests, woodlands, really a variety of environments. Although they are native to Southeast Asia though, they are an invasive species in Florida. Back in 1992, Hurricane Andrew destroyed a reptile breeding facility near the Everglades, which released, if I remember correctly, about 200 individuals into the wild. And now there's an estimated 100,000 Burmese pythons in the wild. And it was recently found that about 3% of them are hybridized with the Indian rock python. Scientists are pretty sure that this hybridization happened before they were released, and that would make the most sense to me because I haven't really heard of Indian rock pythons being an invasive species down there. But the problem with this hybridization is Indian rock pythons have a higher cold tolerance, so it's allowing these these hybrid Burmese pythons to spread further north into cooler climates. They are, of course, a big problem in Florida right now because they love to eat everything, and depending on the species, they have consumed about 85 to 100% of the mammals in the Everglades. Pretty much all raccoons and rabbits are gone. They are known to eat the native bobcats and even the alligators down there. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure the Burmese python is going to stay in Florida, despite all sorts of efforts to eradicate them, from hired python hunters to annual python hunts and contests. But honestly, I think they're there to stay. However, Shikica lives with us at Snake Discovery, and she is a big sweetheart. We love her so, so much. So let's watch her enjoy her rabbit.
Alright, so we now have 3 cameras looking at Shikica. She's eating, but it's cute. She needed like a security blanket with you to start eating.
She needed something to like hang on to feel secure, so I gave her my leg.
Aw, what are you gonna do when she's done eating and she comes after you?
I will cross that bridge when we get there.
Do you want to explain what you're doing over there?
Well, watching her eat kind of made me hungry.
Oh, did it?
Mm-hmm. I'm stuck here for a while.
That's true. So you both have a snack now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right.
Pretty good snack, too.
You got a tasty rabbit and you got a tasty bag of Skinny Pop.
Mm-hmm.
Not sponsored.
We could be, though.
Alright, so we're finishing up here, but I don't think she quite understands that she's not supposed to eat herself as well.
Yeah, don't keep going.
Yeah, that's you.
You have the rabbit in you.
Yeah.
You can stop now.
Berms. They're cute, but pretty dumb.
Very dumb. Stop eating yourself. No, okay, we're good. We're good.
You sure?
Yeah. She just has her mouth open and she's pushing down those legs.
Ah.
I think she's using her body for support, though. And there we go. Our 3 largest snakes, or 3 of our largest snakes, enjoying their Easter rabbits for the holiday. I think
she looks comfy.
Yeah, I think she's quite happy with herself.
I feel like you're not moving though because you don't want to be noticed.
Yeah, she's in food mode now, and now I have to figure out what to do. So. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Thank you, Patreon backers, for your amazing support as always. I hope you learned something new in today's video. We tried to sneak in some facts, and let us know if you like this style of video. It's like the old Feed My Pet Fridays, and we want to bring it back if you would like to see animals eating on the channel again. So thanks again for watching, and now I'm going to figure out how to safely put her back into her enclosure.
Yeah, she seems pretty happy. Maybe she's not in food mode.
Yeah, she might be good. She's a good girl. She would never do something.
Yeah, never.
Right? Really? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we're good. Okay, we're fine.